Simply a Better You, and today I am making pumpkin pancakes. Now wait a second. I know it's not fall, we're not quite there yet, but I'm ready to be there because I am so done with these 105-degree days here in Florida. I'm ready for fall. And of course, we won't get our cooler weather until like December here, so I'm gonna fake it like the rest of the Floridians. We're gonna fake fall until it just happens. So I'm making a pumpkin pancake today, and I'm gonna batch cook these. So I'm making a whole bunch of them. And then what I do is you can wrap them in paper towels and put them in a plastic bag. You can freeze them. I just put them in the fridge because they're gonna go fast. It's a pancake, and who doesn't love pancakes? So make up a big batch of these, and then throughout the week, as the girls are getting ready for school, this is something they can pull out of the fridge and make themselves while I'm getting lunches packed, or maybe getting a younger one dressed, or goodness knows. It seems like the mornings go by way too fast and everything is just in a big tizzy. So this is something they can do on their own. Also, it's kind of nice if you're getting up in the morning and making breakfast for your husband. It's something real quick that you can just pull out of the fridge or the freezer, pop in the microwave, and voila, breakfast. So I hope you enjoy this recipe today, and let's get to it. So to a large mixing bowl, you are going to add 1 cup of pumpkin puree and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So you'll want to add 1.5 cups of milk. To this, we are also going to add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it works for the recipe. You will not be able to taste the vinegar. Go ahead and mix your ingredients together to incorporate them. And we're going to add 1 large egg. Give that booger a little mix. And get all of this mixed in together. I will be adding 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I am using an unbleached flour. I haven't experimented with any other kind of flour, so I'd say the first time in, follow the recipe unless you're a pro baker, which I am not, and then, go with it from there. You'll want to sift this and sift your baking powder and your baking soda together as well. Go ahead and grab your sifter. Particularly matter whether you use unbleached or bleached all-purpose flour. Use what you have. To this, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I am using pink Himalayan salt, and if it gets kind of stuck in your sifter, just bang it against your hand, or you can use your finger and kind of push it through. I don't have a finer ground pink Himalayan salt, so just make and do. All right, now here comes the good stuff. You'll need 1 teaspoon of ground allspice, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. Also, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and that's all the sugar you're going to need to add to this. This gives it that nice pumpkin taste. It's a hint of sweetness. It is not overly sweet. It won't taste sugary at all, so adding syrup or powdered sugar to the top of these pancakes won't be overpowering. Give all your ingredients a good mix, and I'm gonna scrape down the side of my bowl just to get the excess off. Okay, now that we have our batter mixed up, you wanna go ahead and get your griddle out. I would suggest that you preheat it just so that it's ready to go. My griddle heats up pretty fast. You can also do this in a cast iron pan, so have your cast iron pan heating up on the stove waiting for you. And so we are going to set this to about 275. All right, let's get to pouring and flipping some pancakes. Okay, we are going to put some type of butter, coconut oil, whatever you use in your home. You don't necessarily have to grease your griddle, but I do. The pancakes just taste so much better, and it gives them that little crispy edges on the end that I just love. Of course, if you know me, I am the fan of the ice cream scoop. I love these ice cream scoops. I do not use them for ice cream. I use them for baking. So they give me the perfect amount of batter to put out on my griddle and make the perfect pancake. Now I'm using the back of the ice cream scoop to kind of spread the batter out because it is a little thick. And if you like thicker pancakes, more power to you. I'm just trying to get my batter to stretch a little bit so I've got a good sized pancake. Now my girls usually eat about 2, and where one of us adults could probably eat 4. They are pretty good, so I wouldn't think poorly of you if you ate 5 or 6. So what we're looking for here is bubbles. Pancakes are cooking, and now we are looking for bubbles on the surface. And as bubbles start to pop up, that is your sign of the pancake is done on the other side, and you can flip it. If you flip it too soon, you'll see that it kind of falls apart. It might droop, and you may not get it completely flipped over. But it's okay. It still eats good. All right, so we're getting our pancakes flipped over, and they've got that nice golden brown on the other side. And you can see where I did flip some of them over a little early. They've got those extra runny ends on the outside. That's okay, the pancake is still going to cook. I just didn't want to overcook it. There we go. It's got those nice brown crispy ends. Those are my favorite parts. Now you can check your pancakes. You really can't mess these up. And if you do, just put it on the plate, put syrup and butter on it real quick, and cut it up. Nobody will know. Nice golden top, golden bottoms, the perfect pancake. Have already been in here sneaking pancakes. I doubt I'm going to have enough to get me through the week. I have a feeling we're having pancakes for dinner, which I can't really object to. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's quick, it's easy, especially if you batch bake these ahead of time and throw them in your fridge or your freezer and pull them out during the week. Your little ones can do it, you can do it, the husband can do it. It's foolproof. So guys, thank you today for joining me in my kitchen. And as always, I bless you on your journeys.